Welcome to week 4. Let's take a look at this. Well, first off, we have in both the film and game design classes, what I've done is I put the evidence at the top of the folder, and for each session from now on, the evidence you need for that session or month is going to be at the top of the folder. For instance, for film, if I click over here, you'll see that the visual story element that the screenwriter needs is tone, and they can read this and look on resources. Same for director, cinematographer, sound designer, and editor. This is all you need to have in the slideshow for this month. Okay, so this session or month, whatever, that's all we need to see. Just this evidence. Your SMART goal was supposed to be the same thing as this. Okay. For game design, similar kind of stuff. If you were the programmer, UI, heads up display person, you have to document what was known to the player, to the game code, and not to the player, and any randomly generated information. That's what you're doing if you're the UI heads up person. Similar for these statements right here. That's all we want to see is statement number 4. And again, when you say I was the producer, writer, systems designer person, we need to see comment to code. That's it. That's all you're going to be sharing. Obviously, you're doing the rest of this stuff as well. These were previous sessions you were supposed to be doing these roles. That is still due this session, but we only want to see evidence in the slideshow for the red comment. All right, let's go back into the folder. You will be working again, working in your teams, working on being on task, following through. And again, cell phone policy, we've updated that. If you touch your cell phone during class, I'm going to be notating that and writing a comment in the gradebook about how many times I observed you being distracted. Cell phones fall under that. If you're distracted by other things, I'm going to be notating that as well. The idea is I'm trying to give you feedback on what you can do to improve your process. Data. I'm just giving you data from my observations of being off task, not focused, not collaborating, communicating with your team. Okay? That'll be in the gradebook. This grade will reflect that. So if this grade is lower, just remember, this is what we do in all the classes, School of Rock, game design, and so on. Read this up here. So we're trying to minimize distraction, be on task, work on our stuff, get things done, etc. Okay? Let's go back here, and in film and game design, you're building the slideshow, which is due on Wednesday. Your evidence should be in there. Okay, that should be pretty much done. If you're having a problem, if you have it in there by Thursday, that's fine. But we're going to take a look at that. That should be shared in the project tracking sheet, the spreadsheet on top of Schoology. Make sure you have that updated. And then the blog post at the end of the week, we're going to update the production section to have the game or film embedded in there. And let's take a look at this to make sure you are clear on this. And this is something that students continually don't quite get, and I want to clarify. So you're going to link to the game on your itch page, or you're going to embed the film for film, or link to the film out of your Google Drive, whatever works best for you. And then the skills commentary is a small paragraph where you're highlighting where is evidence of your SMART goal within the film or the game. Okay? So you're going to clarify, really detailed, where's the evidence. That's it. That's what skills commentary means. And hopefully that is clear. Let's go back and take one more look at the folder. Let's see, Find Your Future. That is on March 19th. You should check this out. Oh my gosh, it's here at Capitol on a Saturday. This is amazing. There's all kinds of careers that are going to be represented here. You should come check it out. And now let's go over to School of Rock and see what's different there. Again, being on task, that's the same for School of Rock. Due this week is your SMART goal, which again, you should have recorded yourself playing the instrument of choice for the section that you wrote in your SMART goal. Audio or video evidence, you should have already done that to show a beginning phase of where you're at. And you'll be doing a final recording later this week to show how much growth happened. And that's due in this blog post. And then your composition project, either you were doing the DAW, the Digital Audio Workstation project, you're working on that right now. Follow that project's materials to get the evidence for that in a blog post, or you're doing the motives. You're making motifs with triads. You're doing that assignment. And again, that's due this week as well. So both of those, your SMART goal project with an instrument and your DAW or motives project are both due this week. So budget your time. You'll notice I took the microphone recording project off of this week's itinerary because I have not had enough time to record everybody. and you will not have enough time this week to work on that project. It's going to take about 2 days to edit. So you're welcome. I took that off the docket. Yay. Lucky you. All right. That's it. You know where the resources are. Stay focused this week. It's a wrap up. We're getting everything done. I believe in you.